Welcome back to the shop. It's Sunday the 19th, one day before the Birdhouse Challenge, and I'm just getting started with this version of the Birdhouse. I have another version, we'll get to that later, but right now I'm going to sketch this out and come up with a plan, and I'm going to use what I have on hand. When I lived in South Florida, I'd taken a woodworking class at Lake Worth High School, and the instructor's name was Peter Waldock, a very, great instructor, great accomplished furniture maker, and I enjoyed the class. And he sort of got a kick out of the way that I worked because I had brought wood in and then designed my project around the wood that I had. And he said he'd never seen anybody do that, because typically find out what they want to make and then get the supplies, as opposed to a guy like me who just works with what they have typically. And I never thought about the way that I think differently. You know, how am I different from everyone else? And the fact that when I look at problems, I sort of conjointly think about what I have on hand. And I think we all do that, but with woodworking, my tendency to do that might not be a good trait that I have for that. Well, that story aside, let me go ahead and try to sketch things out in my mind. I typically don't work from my drawings, but this will help me think through the process, and I possibly identify whatever pitfalls I'll wreck into along the way by sketching it out as best I can, and I am not good at sketching. Let me go ahead and get started with that. Alright, here's my birdhouse. Let me put it together. Add a perch to this. I understand that it's not necessarily a great idea, but I can't resist the temptation to clean this screwdriver up and immortalize it in the birdhouse. So let's clean this up. Here's my birdhouse submission. Chose to incorporate a screwdriver for a handle here for a perch. I've added the little striations here to help shed the water off the top. I will put a picture of the wax that I used for the top, and I used the gel stain on the sides. It's still drying. This was a real fun project. I honestly enjoyed tinkering with this out in the shop. I think it came out, you know, there's a lot of imperfections. I'm well aware of that, but I'm proud of it for the amount of woodworking I do and for the amount of time for me procrastinating. I'm pleased with my results here. So, but anyway, Scoutcrafter, thanks for putting together the challenge. This was a real fun one. I look forward to seeing everybody else's birdhouses. I am always amazed at the quality of work that I see on each one of these challenges. So that's going to be the best part of the whole thing. So anyway, everybody be safe, and thanks again. Have a good day.